this is what the peak thieving form looks like. Because I have the Artie diary completed, this 420, one click. That was literally one click. And then the 1.2 mil, was from one click. Now, these you can sell, for the high alk. It's disgusting that it's 36 mil and I'm gonna sell it for one, but obviously no one's buying them. And then, 485k. It's not bad. It's something good to do on the side. I just click it, leave. Also, if anyone was wondering, each click is 2.37 mil. Because that's what 5653 times 420 is. I went through and I sold some of my extra rune, and by extra, I mean everything, down to like one. I didn't sell the crop, whatever. I got 3.6 mil. Honestly, I'm tired of not having bank space and like actually having to manage. It ain't happening. I will just buy more. Can I buy 80? Nope. But I will buy 40 more. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care that I'm wasting money that I could be spending towards, whatever it is. I have more bank space now. So now I'm not concerned. Because I removed a lot of my staves and stuff. A lot of the extra ones. If you look, staff, I have, way less. But now I have 40 more bank spots. So, alright, everyone. I was doing, Nex with Feller and Zosma. Duoing with Zosma and duoing with Feller. We got the Nihil horn. I haven't been showing a lot of them because some of them have corrupted and some of them... Oops. And we've been just constantly doing them. I also got 2 Torva plate legs and 1 Torva body. So I've definitely gotten... yeah. I'm so happy, though. First one, Torva plate legs. Second one, Torva plate legs. Then, Torva body. Now, Nihil. So happy about that. And also, it's not oh, wait, yes, it is tracking them properly. Never mind. I was about to say, I don't have that many in my bank, but now, I've never owned this before. Use. Do you want to create the Zarite crossbow? Yes! Let's go! Zarite crossbow equipped. 200 points. Let's go! Alright, let's take a look at these bonuses. Look at it. It actually adds defensive bonus, which is pretty wild, but... oh, it's so good. It looks so clean. And then obviously I can stick everything else on. And now I can actually wear the plate legs while or chain skirt while I'm going in there, which is huge. It's also hilarious that I have 3, but 3 pieces of Torva. I don't have a single Bandos item. Oh man, I was gonna be like perfectly content if I just got the Vam braces, because the braces would have been pretty good too. But it's hard to argue with the freaking Zarite crossbow. Now I need to go figure out what content I want to do now that I have my best ranged weapon, period. I think it's Slayer time. Alright, I just remembered I actually didn't finish the Bloodveld task. I went and did some next. So, I decided I'm gonna use these Onyx Bolts E. Why? I don't know. Because, now listen to the sound that they make. Do you like that sound? Do you enjoy sound? Not fully. Not like entirely. Oh my god. That's one of the reasons that I do a lot of these clips without sound on, or I'm doing stuff in the background as well. But it's really funny. Like a lot of the sound effects will like pile on each other and they sound so bad. So this is now going to be my life. I don't actually need to use these Onyx bolts, but I have like 500 in the bank, and I figured why not? And now, you've heard it too. And you can't unhear it. Also, there was a new update when I... Hold on. Let's dismiss the Guardian. So you dismiss the Guardian, you click attack. Is it because I was already in combat? Hold on. Okay. Now? Maybe it's because I dismissed it in this combat. Anyway, I promise when you click attack, the Guardian will just appear and help you out. And that also works if the Guardian is in... So like with Nex, I'll just use this location. Nex is up here, then goes down here. If I run over here, the Guardian will kind of loaf around here for a little bit. Now, when I go down here and click attack again, it'll just resummon itself down there. It works very well. I was very pleased with it. I also decided to pick up task storage. I literally just picked it up because, you know, task storage is going to be pretty good for us when I find a task that I really want, but don't want to do now, like Black Demons. I wonder if you can do a little bit, store it, go do others, because that's a long task. Here's a good opportunity. I haven't clicked this button. Click. Now it's summoned. So they did that. I think that's a great quality of life thing. Since it obviously, you know, helps us out. And I don't have to click this button anymore. It just summons it. And then, okay, so I think it'll linger over there. I want to show you its teleport. So now we're over here. Shoot it. Okay, well, this one, shoot it, and boom, it immediately summons right beside me, so it works out very well. And right here, we have Salarin the Twisted, who can only be killed by weak baby spells. Or my minion. I actually brought these runes here, so I could defeat the Salarin the Twisted. And, super defense, it's actually not that bad. Alright, well, that's easy. I need to kill Chaos Druids, so we're gonna... Oh, my lord, they dead! They didn't even get a chance. They're just all dead. They're just all dead! Yeah, but I'm just gonna chill out here. I think there's something for the key? I think there's a task for it. Key. Corruption Monkey... chest? Open a dark chest. I don't think this is the dark chest, so... yeah. Your pitiful attacks cannot hurt me! Why'd your HP keep going down, huh? Oh, why'd your HP keep going down? Freaking loser. I think he has a... Is he the one who drops the key? I don't remember. Either way. Yeah, he drops the key to get, like, the Torstal or something. It was the only way to get a Torstal in the beginning of the game. Or when this came out in 2006, 7. I don't know what year it came out. But when it came out, also these guys are great for herbs. So, herbs. And I'm going to leave them all on the ground out of disrespect. So, did you know you can hold a task and get the task assigned to you? That's what I did. I held it because I was like, nah, I don't want to do Sire right now. Let's just roll and like one later I got the Sire because it was like ogres or something. I ain't doing ogres. Yeah, I got Abyssal Demons again, so I guess I'll go figure out how to do Sire. Hey, we got an unsired. I forgot I wasn't recording. So I said my little spiel. I don't like this boss because I don't understand it, and I refuse to look up a guide beyond what to pray. But what I have heard is do not hold on to the unsired, because it I think it queues up what you have from it ahead of time, and what I was told was go cash it in. It's very, very important, so... We're going to go cash it in right freaking now. How do I cash it? I just do this? I've never fought this boss in the main game. You dunk it. And you get the Abyssal Dagger? Isn't that one like the rarest? Anyway, there's an Abyssal Dagger I'll never use, so. 200 points. And that was Don't Whip Me. Don't ask me what that is. I don't know. You might see that this is a change of scenery. Since I have the Abyssal task stored, I just said screw it and skipped it. I didn't feel like doing it anymore. I got better at the fight where I only need to use a couple of food, but it's not my favorite fight by far. But I understand it more, so it's not too bad. But I just didn't feel like doing it, and I just moved on to some other Slayer tasks. I got like Jad, I got Karasks, I killed a Kraken. As you can see right there, we're gonna go into our private instance and kill more Kraken. Yes, pay for private. Now, I can hang out in here for the next way too long. And I got the unnecessary optimization because I forgot to do it before. Which is literally just kill the tentacles, which you genuinely don't need to do. And my minion is here. They just went underneath me for some reason. Hey, right off the bat. Trident of the Seas, you know what that means? It's free runes. I mean, if I need to do something with this, at least now I have another one, but I believe it's just free runes for me. Well, this is a terrible clip. So I was doing Kraken, and I got some stuff, as you can see right here. And this was like kill like 40. I did like 170, and I thought it would be really funny to have a giant stack of loot. The servers went down. The RuneScape servers went down, and I just lost one Kraken Tentacle. All I did was pick up the staffs, so I'm down a Kraken Tentacle because the servers went down, and as soon as they went back up, I was kicked out of the instance. So I guess I'll go fuck myself. Never gonna do that for the nice image again. Big Sag, because it was way, like, the blood runes, green, battle staffs was like 5 times more, Sandfew was at like 15, they come in stacks of 2, there was a crystal key, yeah, so I am very, very not happy. Took some time to relax and not think about, the mistakes that have been made, in not, well, I don't necessarily want to say being greedy about my equipment, but the Kraken mistakes are here. New task. We're doing, well, I mean, kind of everything within a 5-mile vicinity of any spiritual mage. But we got a spiritual creatures task, and I would like, I don't need, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to get the dragon boots. No, there's still content. I believe the smoke devil, I need to use melee. Granted, my melee weapon will be... What is my best melee weapon? The whip? I really don't know what my actual... Well, I guess tentacle whip. If I had a tentacle! Sorry, I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I did like 350 of them and all I got was this crappy depression. But I really don't know what my strongest melee weapon is gonna be with my areas. Blade of Salador. I completely forgot about the Blade of Salador. That'll definitely be my best weapon. So, screw you, whip! Hey, we got the dragon boots. Give me the sweet, sweet dragon boots. I'll equip the dragon boots. I'll get the points for the dragon boots. And then I'll continue. I'm not gonna lie, I was not being careful. It's very unless I turn off the Guardian. It's very difficult to be careful about what monster I'm attacking here. So I was just, you know, partially waiting to see if we had a mage alone, and half the time No. And then I guess the other half of the time I'd click on something wrong. We got a Karask's head. I don't know how rare that is. It is a 1 in 3,000, so that's like roughly the same rate as the visage, or skeletal wyvern visage thing. So I just noticed this, because this has a long animation, or a special animation for pulling it up. I just shoot a bolt out of my chest. Pew! Or face? Yeah, I think I shoot one out of my face afterwards. That's kind of silly. And we got some black demons. It's time to go get our 2 Zenites, and then I will block the task. Wait, I need 3. Time to get our 3 Zenites, and then I'll block the task. Actually, change that. I know I literally just said I was going to go do it, but I'm hoarding up supplies. What good are supplies when the league ends? So let's make super combats, and I'll just use them. Because they hold no value after the league's done, so, you know, everything is meant to be used. And that was 150 demonic gorillas. They're dead. A Zenite shard. Let's go. I think we are now on rate to for Zenite shards. So, I mean, I think. I don't know. I might finish the task. I might go make my necklace. And by might, I mean I'm going to kill this guy and then I'm going to go make my necklace. And we fuse the 2 in the fires of monkey hell. Alright, so we got the necklace. I just made it. Now we're going to enchant it. And it will become the Necklace of Anguish, which gives us a bunch of negatives in other stats, but +5 range attack and +5 range strength, which should be, I don't know, is that like 2 more damage? And it is not a task. I think it's a task to wear both of them. So it's going to be worse prayer, but I mean, prayer bonus really doesn't matter in the league for me, because I have the healing. It's only really going to matter if I'm not fighting anything, and if I'm not fighting anything, then I think the Stole is +10 or something, so that's what I want anyway. But that is our best in slot. Best in slot. These may not be best in slot currently. I don't know if Elite Void will technically be better, and I don't care enough, because I'm going to keep wearing this, because even though this helmet's a little goofy and chickeny, it looks better, in my opinion. I can also see my goatee. Best in slot ring. Pretty sure there's no other ring that even remotely matters besides the Ring of Suffering, and I need to upgrade. I have the best. Just this isn't the best. This is, well, it's not the best because it's not a max cape, but for range it's the best. So we have like basic, oh, these can be upgraded. I just haven't gotten a Hellhound task. So I can figure out how to fight Cerberus, and that might be a melee fight. I don't know. I'm going to try it with range. And there's a Smoke Devil. I got it as a task. I don't really want to fight Thermi right now. I want to save that till I have, I don't want to say full Torva, but more Torva. And I need to do Bandos, and I just haven't felt like doing it, so. I also think I'm going to cancel or unstore the tasks. I was going to store this task, but because I already have this task selected, I can't switch the 2 of them. I feel like you should be able to switch the 2 of them, but whatever, doesn't really matter. I'll do Thermi later. I just don't feel like doing it right now, and I'm pretty sure Thermi has, like, it must be done melee, kind of like the Kraken must be done uh, magically. Hey, we got a superior. I've never actually seen what the superior looks like, so that's really cool. There's a lot of the end game content I've never seen in the game, and Leagues is giving me a chance to see it without, spending a ton of time grinding and stuff. So that's really cool. What do we get? Nothing. I mean, the scrolls are nice, I guess. Hey, there's the occult necklace. I kind of was just AFKing this. Is there one for put it on? There is. Equip an occult necklace. 200 points. Nice. I wanted to make sure that I got the occult necklace before I did anything at the Kraken again. I'm glad that we got it. It was pretty late in the task. We got 103 down. So, not too bad. I decided to stay here because I can AFK it, and I'm watching stuff on the side. But I'm really happy that we got it. And this sucks. There was an update today, and by update I don't mean there was a notice today, like a whatever. Occult necklace is getting nerfed. I don't know how long it's been in the game, but they're going to nerf the occult necklace and spread out damage among other items. So the bracelet, I think, is 5%. It'll probably go to like 7. Ancestral will probably be made better. I don't know what other items there are. But that's one of the things they're looking at, as well as changing the Osmonton's Fang. I think they're gonna, if they do it the correct way, just remove all other damage types, leave it as a stab weapon. It can be the best stab weapon, remove everything else. And they're also buffing the scythe. It's getting like a 15 accuracy buff. And there's a couple other ones, you can definitely go look at those. If that'll tell you, these are backlogged so I can have them out, because the further I go into the league, the more days in between I won't have enough footage for an episode. So, but as of right now, that's kind of where we're at. And yeah, so occult necklace is probably going to get nerfed, and that sucks. I don't feel it needs a nerf. I mean, it's the best necklace, just make a better one. That's always been mine, is you don't necessarily need to nerf pre-existing content, make new content. Because the game is going to the game is already experiencing power creep. Like, I mean, it's slower power creep, but the Twisted Bow is power creep, the Bofa is power creep, the Fang, the Shadow. Power creep exists in the game, and that's okay. Personally, I always felt like that's okay. It's not like the Abyssal Whip needs to be the best weapon for 30 years straight. I know that's a less popular one. I won't get into these kind of, meta commentary things too often. Or whatever. Talking about balancing things. But I saw the post and I was like, meh. What they will do, or one of the things that was really cool, and this isn't confirmed, they're looking at it, is changing damage. And I was going to mention this because when I was in the God Wars dungeon, they had the fire arrows, the ones where you have to wrap something in and you get the fire arrow. Why not elemental arrows? So you make ruby bolts and then give 2 different enchantments, make ruby bolts like fire bolts, or do something like that. Then it would be like, it would apply ranged elemental damage and could have benefits that way. I don't know, I think that could be really, really cool as a potential buff or a potential change to defense. But what they are going to be doing is changing, or it's what is proposed, is changing defenses so that magics, like elemental magics, like fire and blood, ice and water, those would fall under the same category. They would get... enemies would be weak to those type of weapons, and I think that's a good change. It will be a slow change to do, but especially with the, like the gems that you get from the Desert Treasure 2 bosses that buff, blood spells, ice spells, dust spells, and smoke spells. I think it's dust. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Like, blood is useful, ice is useful, who cares about the other ones? So I think that's a good thing. And it also kind of fits most RPGs have elemental weaknesses, and I like elemental weaknesses, because they already have it for melee, so let's have it for the other stuff. And they are thinking about doing it for ranged. I don't like the range thing. It's like heavy ammo, light ammo, bolts. So arrows, javelins, bolts. I don't like that. I'd like elemental arrows, but that is way more work, and I fully admit that. But I think that'd be way cooler, because, right now you have Twisted Bow just dominates everything. It's just very expensive. Or, I guess, Bofa. Because, the Zarite crossbow, I feel, is really, really, really niche. Obviously, it costs $1 zillion. Or, sorry, it's like 300 mil, which is, fairly expensive, but the T-bow's like $1 bill. I think it's 1.2 bill. Like the Shadow's 1.4 bill. Numbers are rough. So, I don't know. That's just a thought. That's where we're going to end this, though. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Leave comments. They're super good. There's complete 50 Slayer tasks. I didn't realize I was going to complete those. I also won't lie. I have genuinely left some of the scrolls on the ground because I have several hundred of them. So, but thank you very much. Goodbye.